Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and in today's video we're going to talk about a recent tweet from Coinmarketcap and of course explain the science behind whether or not Shiba Inu can actually flip Dogecoin in the future. Let's get right into it, guys. So if you guys haven't actually seen this here, this is a tweet here from Coinmarketcap, and as you guys can see, they say, do you think SHIB will ever flip Doge? Hashtag the real flipping. And of course they give you the eyeball emoji here, and SHIB has decided to respond. But what makes this interesting is whether or not this is actually possible, and that's what I'm going to explain in this video. So as you guys see here, this is a look at the CoinMarketCap website, and obviously these coins, if you guys didn't know, are ranked in order of their market cap, and that is the total amount of money that is invested. As you can see, the total market value of a currency's circulating supply. So the circulating supply is the amount that's actually going around that people have put into it. So what you guys can see, of course, Bitcoin obviously is killing it here with $800 billion. But at number 10 here, you guys can see Doge right here at $27 billion. So that's an awful lot of money. And obviously on the week here, we're down around 10%. So you could say that this market cap has decreased from around, I think, like 30-ish billion to around 27 billion this week. But when we scroll down, of course, you guys can see here Shiba Inu right now at 50 on the list here, up actually 10% still on the week, which is great. One of the only things here that's actually up on the week. But you guys can see from the market cap here, we're at 2.8 billion. So if you guys thought you saw some kind of commonality there, you did, because we have 2.8 billion versus 28 billion basically. So you could say that when it comes down to it, SHIB right now is around 1/10 of Doge in regards to circulating supply. Speaking of circulating supply, if you guys want to have more stocks circulating and more money circulating, check out Webull, guys. Link down below in the description. You guys can use my link over there, guys. It literally takes you 30 seconds. It is so easy to do. And even if you don't plan on using Webull, guys, you can make like 15-20 bucks just from clicking my link, guys, down below in the description. Who doesn't want to do that? And of course, if you like me and want to support the channel, you guys can do that. Link down below in the description with Webull. Someone recently got started on here and actually got a free share of apples. So that was pretty awesome. Me and someone here watching the video, I don't know who, me and someone here both got a free share of apples. So that was pretty awesome. But getting back to it, guys, you guys can see here, of course, SHIB right now here on the chart is headed downwards, of course, but this doesn't really, when it comes down to a comparison with Doge, this doesn't feel all that different. Of course, here's a look right now at Dogecoin, and it didn't have that midweek kind of surge like SHIB did. And of course, SHIB during the middle of the week here kind of had a surge, which was kind of headed down, sort of like this. Dogecoin does not have that. However, in regards to the current trajectory, it's basically the same. So they do kind of move relatively similar. It's debatable as to what SHIB actually follows most. I think Ethereum is always a good indicator. Bitcoin, of course, as well, is a good indicator. But whenever there's like a meme thing going on, like some weird meme related pump, they will move together at certain times. So in order for SHIB really to flip Doge, what needs to happen is that people on Coinbase need to, at least in my view, Coinbase, Binance, really the biggest platforms, Robinhood is as well, definitely does need to add, at some point, Robinhood is going to have to add SHIB in order for it to really compete. But what's going to have to happen is, I think the general populace is going to have to see SHIB as having more utility than Dogecoin. And first things first, man, I don't think a lot of people realize that, some tokens have more utility than others. Again, a lot of casual investors, don't really realize that, hey, Bitcoin is just a store of value. Bitcoin, while obviously, the most used, doesn't do anything all that amazing. It really is just the first, it's grandfathered in as, the ultimate cryptocurrency. But, there are a lot of cryptos that, in my view, are a lot more impressive than Bitcoin. Of course, Solana being one of them. Polkadot, is always doing amazing stuff. There are a lot of these that are, doing amazing things. And of course, Chainlink, working to enable, a type of communication, between different, platforms is pretty amazing. ICP, working on Web 3.0, of course, Quantier, QNT also doing that. So, there are some cryptos, guys, that are just doing amazing things out there. And SHIB, when it comes down to it, they, are probably not, when it comes to like productivity, they're probably not, the number one crypto of all time when it comes to, completing things and doing things and advancing the space. But, they have multiple angles. They have, of course, the meme appeal, that Doge kind of started. But more than that, they also have, an exchange. They also have a swap, which, that's a pretty big thing. I mean, when it comes down to it, man, and you look at this list, pancakeswap, what makes pancakeswap, worthy of a higher market cap than SHIB? nothing, you know? So when it comes down to it, I think that over time, as people begin to learn more about crypto in general, which might, take a long time to happen, I don't know, when the general population, is really going to catch on. I mean, you compare crypto to the stock market in regards to like money invested, it's not even close. The stock market, obviously you got trillions of dollars floating around, so when it comes down to it, guys, what I think we're going to have to see is the main, general populace is going to have to learn, how these things work. They're going to have to go onto Robinhood and say, okay, SHIB is, a much better option because they're actually, again, they're working on something, that they have an exchange, they have a swap, which, is doing things. People are staking money. People are putting money in liquidity pools on SHIBASWAP. So people are going to have to become aware of all these things, I think, before there could be a flip. But again, it is really interesting that CoinMarketCap has brought this up. And, even if we don't get a full flip, I do think it's possible that SHIB could work its way far up this list. And believe me, there are some on here that I think I think SHIB is definitely a lot more deserving than, you could make an argument that, maybe VeChain is more deserving than SHIB, but, Crypto.com, I don't know. I don't know if Crypto.com or PancakeSwap are, any more deserving to be high on this list than SHIB is, So I definitely do think that Shiba Inu deserves to be at least in the top 20 when it comes down to it. And I definitely do believe that, at some point in the future, this could happen. I don't think SHIB's overtaking Bitcoin. I'm sorry, not for the time being, but in the near future, I definitely do believe it'll work its way more up on this list. So, again, the graphs here for Doge, and of course, I'll pull up the SHIB graph here as well. They're not all that different. Again, SHIB just had this run earlier in the week, but, they do kind of follow the market in a similar fashion. So, really, I would say, if Elon Musk or someone who's been big into these, these meme tokens, comes out again and is able to pump up Doge, and obviously, SHIB could very well have a run, just because of that, like Shiba Inu originally did back in May of this year. SHIB really needs to have another run that, maybe isn't induced by just fundamentals like this, but, is induced by, Twitter, social media. Again, those social media runs are absolutely wild. I'm being honest. They're pretty crazy, and they definitely do seem to cause a lot more volatility than things just like normal runs that are based on fundamentals. And of course, when we look back here, you guys can see just what social media actually can do here. I'll put this on screen here. This is the original SHIB run here. I mean, look at this. My shaky hand here isn't doing this justice, but you guys can see here. This is the original SHIB run. It's absolutely insane. I mean, literally insane. So social media runs like this have done an awful lot for coins like this. Other meme tokens, and even things that aren't meme tokens, like SHIB, that also have a real utility. So again, I do believe that when it comes down to it, social media could play a big role in this, if there actually was to be some kind of a flip in the near future between SHIB and Doge. So again, that's just my thought. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Of course, do you think it is possible that Shiba Inu could flip, and what do you guys think it would take? So definitely let me know that down below in the comments, of course, and check out my Webull if you guys want to get started over there. Link down below. Thank you guys so much. My name is Matt. See you all in the next one. Peace.